Welcome to Synagogues of England, Part 33, London S. That means this is the 33rd and final episode of checking out the Synagogues of England, and also the 19th episode dealing with the Jewish houses of worship in the greater London area. Our first stop is the Brondesbury Park Synagogue in Willesden, London. It has gone through several name changes, starting out as the Harlesden Hebrew Congregation until the 1930s. Then it became the West Willesden Hebrew Congregation to the mid-1930s, and for the rest of the decade it was called the Willesden District Synagogue. And then for the next several decades until the middle of 1974, it was the Willesden Synagogue. Then until the first part of this century, it was called the Willesden and Brondesbury Synagogue, and now it is simply the Brondesbury Park Synagogue. It is a member of the United Synagogue Group, making it modern Orthodox. When the Ohel Shem Synagogue in 1988 closed, many of its members switched to this congregation, although it came from a federated congregation which was a little more to the right in terms of orthodoxy. We believe that its current rabbi is Baruch Levin. Besides Shabbat services, there is also a Sunday morning minyan and one on Monday and Thursday mornings. We're now looking at the East London and Essex Liberal Synagogue. This is the result of two congregations, the East London and the Essex Liberal, merging together at the beginning of 2017. Services are held for Shabbat both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. Its rabbinic team is comprised of Rabbis David Hulbert and Richard Jacoby. Here's a bit of a correction. The original synagogues before they merged were called Bet Tikva and Woodford Liberal Synagogues, and they're both located in the East London and Essex areas. Here's a different look at the Woodside Park Synagogue, also which is Orthodox and formed in the early 1940s. It had a few names to it as well. It was most recently called the North Finchley and Woodside Park Synagogue until the early 1980s. It's also known as the Shul in the Park. We're not sure if they have services on a daily basis or only for Shabbat and holidays. They do host a B'nai Akiva chapter. Rabbi Pinchas Hackenbrach is its spiritual leader. Supposedly, this is the location of Kehilat Ohel Avraham, formerly known as the Yakar Synagogue. This change took place in 2002. It is Orthodox in practice. We think this is the location of the Lubavitch Yeshiva in London. Last but not least, this is the Yeshurun Synagogue, which is affiliated with the Federation of Synagogues, the right-wing Orthodox organization. The congregation was established in 1927. Part of the building shown here was erected in 1950. There was a major expansion in 1975. Full services are offered on a daily basis. We believe that its spiritual leader is Rabbi Julian Schindler. This concludes our look at the Greater London area and the country of England as well. So now it's on to another European nation. Bye for now and see you real soon.